Yeah.
And that's the scary bit. We've said this before. The scary bit to me is I speak to so many people and they always say, "Oh, I've got my pension, I'll be fine." And that's how flippant they are. They don't even know what it's invested in or anything. I've got my pension, and that's what they're reliant on, that one thing.
Mm.
You know,
Yeah.
that's risky.
Yeah.
And look, with all this stuff, we don't want to be doom and gloom. And we wish we're wrong. We wish this wasn't the case. We wish that these stats were, 95% of people are living the lives that they've always dreamed of in retirement. But it just doesn't seem to be the case. And as things are changing over time, I don't know about you, Matt, but if anything ever changes, terms and conditions or anything like that, it's never for the better of the individual. They make changes, but it's never like when governments don't repeal loads of laws. They just add new laws on top. And I don't know whether the country gets any better when you just add another load of new laws. James had his experience when he was in the army with his pension, and that changed.
My retirement for my pension, it changed twice while I was serving. And it wasn't for the betterment of their soldiers. And then it was changing the third time when I was leaving in 2013. It just gets worse and worse and worse. There's less money in our pockets, and it wasn't a great pension anyway. I'm grateful for having it or having something. I was grateful, but it wasn't going to set me up for life. And I realised that early on, and that's when I went on that journey outside of the army, just teaching myself, investing in my own education. So I didn't have to just rely on that pension, doing something for myself, and that's what we're talking about, touching on today too. It's just trying to be independent of the system as much as physically possible. Otherwise, you're at risk, in our view.
Yeah, absolutely.